Hey guys, VanBjorn20 back again. It's Friday, June 30th, so you know what that means. It's time for their Nintendo Switch eShop update, guys. We only got 2 games this week, but the Zelda DLC has been released. So let's go run through these games real quick and tell you all about the Zelda DLC. First game on the list is another ACA Neo Geo game, and we got Magical Drop 2 for $7.99. This is a puzzle game released by Data East in 1996. And basically, it's just your typical puzzle game. It's one of those games where you like throw one of these jewels or gems or whatever they're calling it, and you got to match colors, and you match so many colors, and they break away or they pop, and you can make chains, and it's just your typical puzzle game. You can actually compete with other people around the world with your highest scores, but that's pretty much it. There's so many different puzzle games out there that I don't know. I would probably pass, honestly, unless you're just a big Neo Geo fan and you want a puzzle game for Neo Geo, but I would probably pass on this one. Last game on the list, we only got 2 this week. Last game on the list is Gonner for $9.99, or Gunner. I don't really know how they're pronouncing that. Gonner. Gonner. This is actually an extremely hard 2D platformer. And I watched the trailer. I'm going to actually show the gameplay trailer as I'm talking. And I don't know what to make of this game. The game looks really unique. I'm not a big fan of the art style. It looks like a weird black, white, different colors. It's a really weird art style. I'm not a big fan of it. It does say you will die a lot. In fact, the game was made this way by design, so you're gonna die over and over again. It's a really hard game. I really love hard platforming games, so this is my kind of game. Just not a big fan of the art style. What's really unique about this game is they have daily challenges. You can only play it once a day, and there's leaderboards for that. So every person that plays this across the world is going to play the same level every day, and you can actually compete to see who did the best at it. There's a unique level generator, so like every time you play the game, the levels will be different. I think that's really unique, and it's going to present different challenges every time. There's a lot of things and abilities that you can unlock. And there's secret areas, and there's a bunch of leaderboards, and I guess there's a bunch of great music. So I listened to some of the music. I'll be honest, I wasn't a big fan of the music, but there's a lot here for $10. So if it looks like a game that you're interested in, you might want to look into this game for about $10. Next is something that we've all been waiting for a very long time, and that is Zelda Breath of the Wild. The DLC has been released. So Trials of the Sword has been released. I've been waiting for this for such a long time. I'll be honest, I'm a little bit more excited about the second DLC that we're going to get later in the future, because it's going to unlock like another story mode. But all that we get here is we actually get a 45 room long combat. It's almost like Naked and Afraid style. If you guys ever watched that show, it's like there was already a shrine of this in Breath of the Wild, where they strip you of like your clothes, your armor. You don't get any weapons, and you really got to like scavenge and just beat enemies and like, just get stuff along the way. And there's going to be 45 rooms of this, so it sounds like it's going to be pretty hard, honestly. And then once you beat it, you're actually going to unlock the true power of the sword, which means your sword's going to permanently be powered up. So if you guys know, when you go to Hyrule Castle, your sword's always powered up, but now it's going to be like that all the time. So you'll be even more powerful, as if we weren't more powerful enough if you've already beaten the game and got everything. Another thing is that there's going to be a master mode where the enemies are going to be like harder. Like you're going to see like different colored goblins and moblins and stuff like that, and it's going to be a lot harder. They're actually going to be floating up on octo balloons, and which is going to be kind of funny, I guess. So that's cool. There's actually a way you can fast travel now. You can make a fast travel point. So not only can you use the shrines that you beat as a way to travel, you can make up your own custom traveling point, which actually makes you wonder what's the sense of even really traveling on horseback anymore. I already thought that traveling on horseback was kind of like unnecessary, even though it's cool. I never really used it that much because you can travel through all the shrines. And now that they give us our own way to fast travel, it really does make you think that the horses were, I don't know, they're cool to ride on, be almost unnecessary at this point. There is a new feature that shows you where you travel the last 200 hours of gameplay. So the last 200 hours of gameplay, you can actually have a feature on the map that shows you everywhere you went. This is going to be useful to discover new areas you've never been in. So I'm really interested to see on the map some areas that I never, because that map is just huge. I'm still finding new things, and I've got like over 150 hours of gameplay. There's a new mask that helps you hunt Koroks, so you can put this new Korok mask on, and it makes noises when you're near a Korok. So that's obviously something we all need because there's 900 Koroks, and it's almost impossible to find them all. And obviously there's more armor and stuff like that. So there is a lot of new stuff in this. Honestly, the only thing that's really I'm looking forward to going back and playing is really the Trials of the Sword. You know, that's something fun to do. If you've already beaten this game, you've already done everything in the game. The only thing that's really looking forward to is that trial. The big DLC is going to come later, and that's going to be the story mode. There's going to be another story mode. I cannot wait to do that. But as I'm making this video right now, Zelda DLC Trial of the Sword is now live, so go ahead and download that update and have some fun. Pretty much all for right now, guys, and there'll be more to come shortly. Thanks again.